Good evening and welcome to the Healthy Hawk News. I'm your host, Jack Superhawk Meehan. Do you suffer from Mondayitis? A new study has looked into the cause of Monday blues and found that sleep-ins over the weekend are messing up your natural body clocks. So make sure that you're not building up a sleep debt during the week. Get up and enjoy your weekends. Then hating Mondays will be over. Maybe. Are you training hard? Well, the harder you train, the greater your risk for upper respiratory tract infections, or let's call them URTIs. Bring in a highly nutritious diet, rest, and supporting supplements like amino acid to boost your immune system and reduce the risk of contracting URTIs. Nobody likes negative Nancy. Staying positive is key to wealth. Don't beat yourself up about the bad. If you try to be good at least 80% of the time, you're more likely to reach your long-term weight loss. Let's go to Mel to find out more. Now, live from out in the field, we have Mel.
Hi guys, I'm going to talk to you today about the 80-20 rule. I use the 80-20 rule to help me keep on track with my health and fitness routine. You see, I get lots of people asking me, Mel, how do you stay on the health and fitness track? You always look so good. And I say, well, it's about being perfect most of the time, but not all of the time. You see, if we try and be perfect all of the time, it's one great way to fail. So I apply the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time I live a really good, clean, healthy lifestyle, and 20% of the time I'll let myself have a little break. So remember, if you're on the right path, use the 80-20 rule and you'll succeed.
Right, in other news, is nutrition on your agenda when you're walking around the supermarket? It should be. There are so many advertised temptations out there that make you feel good about a product to want to buy it, even if it's crap for you. No added salts. Light, low in fat. Whenever you see these words, think chemical shitstorm. So how should you shop? Look for unsaturated fats. Avoid products that may contain traces of soy. Eat lean meat. Need something for those taste buds? Use herbs to get more flavour. The fresher, the better. Don't go for cheap. Try organic. You only get one body. Reward it. Try out the Healthy Hawk recipes. Ignore sugar. And why bother with wheat? Remember that obstacles will always be in your way. Be clear when you walk into a supermarket about what you really want, so it's easier to reach. A study in Norway has linked teens drinking excessive amounts of soft drinks and eating too much junk food can have an increased chance of poor mental health at a later age, while a study in New York showed that children with ADHD were more likely to wind up obese. And here in Australia, there have been calls for a sugar tax to reduce childhood obesity. So it's becoming increasingly clear that we need to take care of our little rascals. Parents are being warned to teach health and to stop old-fashioned rules at the dinner table.
Finish your dinner. There are children starving in Africa.
It is sending a bad message, so why not try?
Don't eat that cake. There are children in America with diabetes.
Did you know that calories are tiny creatures that live in your closet and each night they come out to sew your clothes tighter and tighter? The Healthy Hawk is a fully equipped calorie exterminator with nutrient-dense, portion-controlled meals. Say that 5 times quickly. You won't need to worry about counting the little buggers again. As a general rule, when choosing vegetables for a weight loss program, choose above ground, low starch vegetables first and add a little below ground, higher starch vegetables after your workouts. Enjoy a variety of vegetables and eat them at least 3 times a day. Speaking of what is best, have you connected with nature today? Let's cross to Mel to find out why you need to take off those shoes.
Connecting with nature on a daily basis is really important to my overall wellness. Sitting on computers, driving around in cars and wearing shoes all day means that we become very disconnected from the earth. Even in winter, we need to take our shoes off, get out on the grass and enjoy what nature has to offer. Many aspects of the modern lifestyle, including computers and mobile phones, build up radiation in our bodies. When we take our shoes off, walk on the wet grass or walk along the wet sand on the beach, we help our body to heal and remove the negative factors caused by this type of technology. So even though it might be cold in winter, take your shoes off and follow the right path with the Healthy Hawk.
Thanks, Mel. Globally, there has been an alarming increase in the use of illegal steroids and human growth hormones. You've seen the users in all of the gyms, usually in front of the mirrors, loving themselves sick. Literally, There is a huge amount of side effects. Baldness, acne, jaundice, peanut-sized testes, high cholesterol, permanent liver damage, development of man boob, infertility, diabetes, ladies that sound like trannies, heart problems, issues with periods, ladies growing beards. There is also a little thing called roid rage, people behaving completely ballistic for no apparent reason. I could continue, but this newsreader has to stop before he starts suffering from reading roid symptoms rage. So why are people doing this to themselves? To look good? To perform better? Rock on, morons.
I shouldn't have done it again.
Research in London has found that men that drank tea 4 times a day for 6 continuous weeks ended up with reduced levels of the stress hormone cortisol. So calm your farm by drinking tea. This has been the Healthy Hawk News. I am Jack, and don't forget, you are what you eat, so don't be cheap, fast or easy.